Somebody give the Lord a shout of praise. Zechariah chapter 3 verse number 8. Church growth. Zechariah, are you in Zechariah? Chapter 3 and verse number 8. The Bible says what? Can we all read it together? I want to go. Hear now, O Joshua, the priest, thou and thy fellows that sit before. Can we read it together? Like together. Am I preaching? All right, so can we read it together? Want to go? The high priest, thou and thy fellows that sit before thee, for they are men wandered at. For behold, my servant, the branch. So the title of my session is The Branch. The branch. I will bring forth my servant, the branch. Some say the branch. The branch. Zechariah chapter 6 verse 12. Zechariah chapter 6 and verse number 12. Can we read this one two together? I want to go. And speak unto him, saying, thus speaketh the Lord of hosts, saying, behold, the man whose name is the branch, and he shall grow up out of his place, and he shall build the temple. So the person who is permitted to build the temple is the branch. It's a good message. You are feeling something already. Yeah. God is calling the branch. Someone said the branch. Say the branch. It is very important for us to understand that everything that God created, his intention is for that thing to grow. His intention is for that particular thing to grow. If it is not growing, then it is not from God. Everything that God has created, he said, this one and that one, I created them, then they must multiply so that they can grow. Anything that you have in your own life too that is not growing, something is wrong. If you give birth to a child and the child refuses to grow, you have fed the child with everything that you know. And most especially in Nigeria, or a part of Nigeria that you have come from, where children at the age of at 4 months are given pounded yam. You know, at amen. A 7-month baby, old baby, asking for nothing. But I want porridge. I want amala. I want something that can. It is because of the environment. Something that can solidify the stomach. It's because of the environment. Because the environment you are born, what is needed for you to grow in that environment is different from what other people needed to grow in another environment. So if you are a Korean Christian, you will discover that what you need to grow in Korea is different. You can't give me Korean food. As I am looking at you like this, you are eating something you don't know you are eating. You can't be eating frog and expect to grow. We will arrest you here. Amen. Because here we don't eat such thing to grow. So for you to grow, you have to discover that it's environmentally relative. You have to be sure of what you eat. Christianity in Nigeria is different from Christianity in Ghana. Christianity in Nigeria is different from Christianity. No matter how you look at it. Hard! Our Satan is different from other people's Satan. The weather is different. May I say this? If what Nigeria is going through, if any country go through what Nigeria is going through, by now, that country will stop existing. Disappeared. Am I preaching to someone? I'm going somewhere. Because the title of my message is what? Tell somebody, the branch. Yeah, the branch. It's a good message. I know. Amen. So, God says in this scripture that, behold, the man whose name shall be the branch. That particular branch will grow up out of his place. And one thing that thing will do is that it shall build the temple. I will show you why we don't have church growth. It is because the branch has decided that it's no longer a branch. The branch that's supposed to bear fruit, check John chapter 15. No other part of the body is supposed to bear fruit but the branch. I'm preaching. I'm working something out, sir. Good to see you, sir. Am I preaching? The branch is the only one. Check John chapter 15. Give me that scripture. The reason why the church is not growing, the reason why we are not experiencing church growth, abide in me and I in you, as the branch cannot bear fruit of itself except it abide in the vine. The bearing of fruit is the responsibility of the branch. But that branch must have had communion with the vine. So, you have a situation where the branch has resigned. Say, I am no longer the branch. I don't want to be the branch. Hey, I hope this flower belongs to us. This decoration, is it our own? I mean, like our own. Hello? Is it our own? Okay. Samuel, come. Come and carry this tree. Yeah, come. Wow. Lift it so that they don't see your face. It's very difficult to see whether a human being is standing because of his color. You will only see the teeth. Bring it up so that they see you. It's the color that you are not. Bring the thing. If he doesn't smile, you will not know he's the one. I'm preaching. So, this is the tree that's supposed to bear fruits. But the responsibility of the tree is to have branches. It is not the responsibility of the tree to bear fruits. It is the responsibility of the branch. The fruits are hanging on the branches. The branch is hanging on the tree. So when there is a communion between the branch and the vine, it automatically commands the branch to bear fruit. So, without the tree, there is no branch. And without the branch, Ephesians chapter 4, he said, he that descended the same, ascended back to heaven, then he gave gifts unto men. to some, apostle, prophet, evangelist, teachers, to do the work of the original translation there's no comma. For the perfecting of the saints to do the work. You didn't get that. Not for them to do the work. To perfect the saints to do. But we have a reverse. The apostle is doing the work. The branch is nowhere to be found. And that is why we are having that discipleship problem. And that's what we're talking about. You cannot produce. It is not my job to produce the fruit. My job is to produce the branch. The branch job is to bear the fruit. So, when you turn it upside down, you discover that the pastor is tired because he's the one producing. And the branch that's supposed to produce is sitting on the pew, at the pew, watching a showman. You will end up with only one church. You can never experience church growth. As a pastor, the gift that God, because when he said he gave gift, he said, represent me. I am the vine. Represent me. So that your children will become the branches upon which fruits can be found. I don't know whether I'm preaching to somebody now. It's a good message. It's something catching you right now. I'm going somewhere. Say, I am the branch. Come and shout to say, I am the branch. I am the branch. My father, by the grace of God, we have over 4,000 branches of churches all over the world. Over 4,000 branches. With pastors all over in over 90 countries. With pastors everywhere who are branches of the tree. Bearing fruit even where the tree has not been. I'm working something out. The tree can only grow upward to connect with the Father. The branches are the one who's supposed to spread. When you see a tree that spreads, it's always short. Check. Every tree that decided to grow this way can never grow big. Trees are meant to go. Come on, talk to me, somebody. Why am I preaching? And some of you, your faces are intimidating me. Who is that? Am I preaching? Am I saying something? I'm coming. I'm preaching. So, this tree, the job of the tree, number one, is to grow up. To have that relationship. And that is the only way we can stop bewitchment. When the priest tap upward, most trees that are very tall, their roots are very deep. The bamboo tree may take some time to grow. Sometimes 5 years. But when it decides to grow, it will just be and overtake every other tree. Downward and then upward a relationship between the porch and the altar. When the priest is upward, then the branches will now start going this way. The branch, your assignment is not just to grow sideways. You have two assignments. You either provide shade or you bear fruit. The master, when the master comes, he is looking for these two things. Where is the shade that covers the whole community? Or where are the fruits? If anyone does not have those things, he said, I will cut you off. I will cut you off. I won't cut the tree. It is the branch that refused to bear fruit that will be cut off. So, we get ourselves empowered. We get ourselves and we wear collar. We dress up ourselves and train ourselves, but not the branch. So the tree is catching up, but there's no branch. So the first thing I want to see about this are we sure that it's our own? After the service, I'm arrested outside. So the original intention of the branch is to remain with the tree. Okay. So the branch that's supposed to be here and make this tree beautiful have decided to come out. So we now see a treeless branch. Now I'm beginning to dial your number. By now, you will not be able to smile. Treeless branch. Instead of bearing fruit, instead of remaining so that you can build the temple, you see the branch has decided to come out. He said, me too, I will shine. Me too. You buy the message, yeah. Me too. So you see ministry that decide to do whatever they want to do, they are actually treeless branch. Nobody can talk to me. Independent spirit. I want to grow the way I want to grow. I don't want to grow together with this. So I want to be special. I want to be my own self. A treeless branch. For some time, you may still shine like this. I said for some time. People will clap for you. The flower may remain like this, but it's for some time. After some time, this thing will dry up. Number one, there is no fruits there. And number two, you have no fruits. You see a pastor who feels that he's now anointed. You can feel anointed and you are not anointed. For the fact that you are smelling fish doesn't mean that you are a fish. If you stay with your wife frying fish in the kitchen for some time, you smell fish. You smell fish. But as soon as you leave the area, after some time, the smell will go. You can be around the anointing and feel and smell anointed. It doesn't mean that you are actually anointed. So the problems we have is that we have treeless branch. Somebody like the person who is giving pad. Nigeria is like Afro cinema. African magic. Something, Nigeria and Ghana. African magic. Where you have to punish somebody because you want to give the anointing. You carry a pregnant woman. Number one crime. Oh. My wife. You carry my wife? My wife? Which even me is not easy. You carry my wife. Then that was not enough. You spend my wife. Is she a fan? The only explanation is that it's a treeless branch. It doesn't have any roots. It's not connected. No life. And guess what? People will rush to the place. But remember this, for some time. Lies can run for some time. Truth will catch up. Yeah. Branchless. Independent spirit. It is called, in Spanish, it is called espíritu independiente. Everybody say espíritu independiente. Some people are not saying it. I'm coming after you. Say espíritu independiente. I want to do what I want to do. How I want to do it. Nobody can talk to me. In fact, I am on my own. And according to the new constitution of the Republic of Nigeria, I can do whatever I want to do when I want to say because I'm above 18. Like seriously? Like that? So you see the priesthood is having treeless branch. And as we are experiencing treeless branch, we are also experiencing branchless tree. Everything is okay, but no fruit. Branchless. Branchless. We cannot have that exponential growth when the branch has decided to come off. I do what I want to do. One day, when I say one day, say one day. One day. I say, when I say one day, you will say one day. That's respond. One day? One day. Fantastic. A certain brother decided that, look, the arm. Decided that I am tired to be the arm. I also want to be the head, the center of attraction. I can't just be the hand. They use me too much. They use me too much. And decided to move out. So, if you move out as an arm, what future do you have? Number one, you don't have head. Number two, you don't have a leg. You cannot move. And what have you caused this tree, this man? He is now armless. So at the end of the day, we are actually defeating ourselves. We are fighting ourselves. You have a church when you preach and then all your members have independent spirit. Some of the leaders have independent spirit. I will do only what I want to. You can never experience growth. The pastor is going this way. You are going this way. We are having prayer meeting. You said no, praise chapel. We want praise festival. The pastor announced that today this is our direction. He said no. You can't tell us what you want to. Only what you think. And this thing is in the mind. When my bishop said to me, our father, Bishop Dag, he said, I want you to move this way. It is movement. It is movement. You just have to go. There is no negotiation. In fact, if you meet me on the road to tell you, there are some people who like to discuss things. They meet you to discuss, what do you think about? I don't think. Stupid person. Stupid. You are not, it's not that they are having compassion on you. They just want you to say things that you shouldn't say. So that you carry things you shouldn't carry. The person you are discussing with, the person, there's a reason. There's a reason. That's why we have branchless. You see, your beauty is just like this. Look at it. Very soon, this thing will die. Your ministry will shine only for this time. You have broken the rule of growth. Can never have a church growth. So you see churches that move. Oh, and do what? It can never grow because of independent spirit. The next thing is cracks. Somebody say cracks. Say cracko. Say cracky. Say cracololo. How many of you have studied cracology? There are people who have PhD in cracology. They will never leave, but they will cause a crack. Never. Never. They won't bear the fruit, number one. Then they will not go, so that those who are supposed to bear the fruit. But they will cause cracks. And when there is a crack in a building, are you tired? It's not easy. It's not easy to preach. You see me preaching all this. You must carry it. And I'll soon get, it's a point. What he just did now is a point. It's one of my points. Yeah. The reason why a lot of people who can't have church growth is because people are tired. The branch is tired. So I'm tired of being here. I'm tired of being used. I'm tired. Why am I the only one carrying the bunch of the fruits? Even success makes people to be tired. Why am I the most successful person? Other people are lazy. Why am I the only one? Huh? It's a good message. You are downloading the message here. Yeah. Tired. But before the other one, which one was I saying? Somebody say Krakow. Chief cracker. Now can I say this? The church can never, ever, Satan can never, ever destroy the church. I'll say it again. Satan can never destroy the church. Never. There is a standing order for Satan. There's a standing order that I will build my church. And the gate of hell shall not prevail. Standing order. So Satan knew about that standing order. Do you know what Satan does? Then he decided that, okay, since I cannot, I will cause somebody from inside to create a crack. Cause some cracks so that I can enter. So I enter legally. Because a cracker from inside. That's why you see a tree looking so beautiful. Everything is so okay. But there is a little crack that all kinds of things entered inside. And you start seeing the tree drying off. Oh, guys. One day, I say one day, I was walking in a beautiful city. I said, as I was walking, I saw beautiful houses. How many of you have seen beautiful houses before? Not your own, but somebody's own. I saw beautiful houses. I started taking pictures of beautiful houses. How many of you have taken pictures before in front of houses that are not yours? And then sometimes you post it on social media and say, good morning. My God. So that everybody will think that you are coming from that house. So I saw beautiful houses everywhere looking nice. Then I decided to take pictures. Can I have your... I decided to take pictures. Pew, pew, pew. Then later I included myself inside the picture so that it can look nicer. So that people will know that I went there. Nice pictures. Please, everybody watch this. There's something told me. Move a little bit closer. Because anytime you see something nice, what do? You gravitate towards it. Then I said, yeah, it's a good, beautiful advice. Then I started moving towards the thing that I saw. I shouldn't have gone. I shouldn't have gone. What I saw. When I went a little bit closer, sir, I saw cracks. Beautiful from afar. But as soon as I went a little closer, I saw cracks. Cracks all over. Then I said to myself, how? Is it the intention of the builder to have cracks? So from afar, everything looks okay. Our ministry looks okay from afar. But don't come close. Because when you come close, you see cracks. You see cracks. You see cracks. That's how you see ladies, they put on first foundation, second foundation, sometimes third foundation, put mascara, covered everything. And then you now say, hello, baby. You have no idea. You have to go there in the morning and visit the same person. Say, ko. Then you see something that appears to you. And you have to be asking that thing. I came to look for somebody. Until you said the name before they say, I am the one. You are what? Because she has removed all the foundations. She has taken off and removed all the things that look like a feather. So from outside, everything looks okay. But there are cracks. The reason why we cannot experience church growth, he said, I have appointed you, my servant, to be the branch. Not a cracker. Causing cracks. There is no ministry they put you that you have been able to stay. Everywhere you push him here, cracks. They send you to another church, cracks. You have caused cracks. All over, you are a cracker because you have studied crackology. You talk about anything. Your words are more than two-edged sword, cutting through everywhere and creating cracks. They move you from men's fellowship problem. Even as a man, they say, okay, since there is a problem wherever you go, then they move you to women's fellowship. Even at the women's fellowship, there's a problem. I'm looking for him. Cracker. Chief cracker. Is somebody catching something? I have appointed you. Get back to my scripture. I have appointed you. I have called you my servant. The branch. The branch. How many do you have now? 2. Number 1, independent spirit. Number 2, Crackology. Cracky. Ask your neighbor, by the way, are you a cracker? Look, people can easily appoint themselves. Even as we have come for priesthood movement. This is a priesthood movement. As we have come for this, you will see a cracker among us. You know, we pray against something from outside. But the most dangerous one is the one from inside. The beast that was released. What about if they have already managed to find themselves inside? Number 3. The branch has become offended and offensive. Suffering from offense. Put the thing back. And then you can sit down now because I know you are tired. Thank you. Yeah. Give me my branch. Yeah. Put it here. Look at it. And he's also going. Come back. He has left his job because of offense. Offense. The branch is tired. The branch is offended. The one who's supposed to reproduce is offended. Gosh, I'm preaching. How much can we do as senior pastor? I'm asking you. How much can we do? You're only one human being. How much can we do? That revelation of elephants, do you think it is one rabbit that gave that to 470 million? No, sir. No. Do check the calculation. He only produces branch. And the branches start producing themselves. For what can we do? How much can Pastor David Ogbueli do as a person than to produce us so that we become the branch? The message we receive, then we go and duplicate it. Copy and paste. Hey! How much? But because of offense, a lot of branches have left. Just like this guy. Go again. Left his place. How many of you love what he was doing before? How many of you love it? But he's tired. He's tired. The branch is offended. They are not appreciating me enough. People don't recognize my giftings. People don't appreciate me. People live for flimsy excuses. Offense that is nothing. And I'm going to show you something. Before my time is up, I'll show you something. Offense. You are a branch to be offended. Even right now, some of you are offended. Well, just preach. What is all this movement? Yeah, a lot of people are offended at me already. Can you believe it? Somebody is sitting there and say, listen, you are not the first speaker. You are not the only speaker. Every other speaker, they stayed here. And they have preached their message. So what is all this? Removing even our flower that we have done to decorate the church. Somebody, are you hearing what I'm talking about? Offense is normal. It shall surely come. It shall surely what? Offense will come. A pastor is preaching, and then you move towards this direction. And he said, I see you being blessed. And then all of you say, I receive it. I see you being blessed. I say, I see you being blessed. I say, people too know, you won't receive. I say, I see you being blessed. Then you move again. As the pastor was moving, under the revelation, under the Spirit of God, and he was moving. Then he got to this direction. He said, the judgment of God is coming. Suddenly, the people here, they become offended. He said, how? Why? What have we done? Small church that we have come. We just came to serve the Lord. Now you are raining curses on us. You will be shocked. Sometimes you preach under power. And then you mention somebody's case that you didn't even know. You say, they've told him. They must have told him. He's talking about me. Then you become offended. And the next thing you did is to come off. Then this scripture can never be fulfilled. I will bring forth my servant, the branch. The branch is gone. The branch is gone out of offense. Look for him, he's no longer there. There's no branch. I have in me the ingredient to make you fruitful. But where are you? And Paul said, I long to see you, that I may impact something to you, some spiritual thing, so that you can bear fruits. But the branch is nowhere to be found. The branch is offended. Offense. Somebody listen to this. Offense is not a ticket for exit. I say that again. Offense is never a ticket. It's never a ticket for exit. Never leave because you are offended. You will give account when the master comes. God will look for you, the branch that's supposed to bear the fruit, and cut you off. Can I have a couple? Husband and wife. Husband and wife. If you are a husband and then you are a wife. Sorry. If you are a husband and you have a wife. Husband and wife. Please lift up your hand. Two of you lift up your right hand. Put microphone close to your mouth and then your right hand. Say, I. Mention your name.
Jane Nana.
Mr. Kelechi Nana.
I will say the truth.
I will say the truth.
Nothing but the truth.
Nothing but the truth.
How many of you can hear the lady's voice? Now repeat it again. Say, I. Now mention Mr. and Mrs. Just say, one to go.
Mr. and Mrs.
Mr.
Kelechi
Nana.
We will say the truth.
We say the truth.
Nothing but the truth.
Nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Now remember you are under oath. Whatever you say shall be used against you. Now, hear this. I want you to tell me the truth. All right. Do you like me?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Huh?
Yes, sir.
Don't say it. I am not trying to catch you.
Okay.
Say it. Do you like me?
I like you, sir.
Yeah. How many of you think I'm a star? I'm a star. I'm a superstar. They like me. Will you like Pastor David to say, host Peter Bright in your house for some time?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Eh?
Yes, sir.
Superstar. Oh, come on, clap for me. I must be a superstar to have this experience. Awesome. Will you cook for me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Hey! Clapping. You see, some of you, when you live here, nobody's cooking for you. They are cooking for me. What type of food would you like to give me?
Anything you want, sir.
Jesus. That's a buffet. Anything. Just pick it. But what exact type of food would you like to give to me?
Onugbo soup, sir.
What?
Onugbo soup.
Onu what?
Onugbo soup. Bitter leaf. Bitter
Ologbo.
leaf soup. Yes, sir. Bitter leaf soup.
Ologbo soup. Is it a good soup? It's not good. It's a good soup. But a lot of pepper. Bitter leaf. Hey! Why will you give me something bitter?
No, you like it, sir.
It's okay.
It's okay, sir.
It's okay. With which accompaniment?
Pounded yam. Pounded yam. Pounded yam.
Pounded yam.
With fresh fish.
Let her do the talking. Are you the one to cook? Yes, with what?
Pounded yams.
Pounded yam. Hey, somebody say, my God, over here. It's a good combination. Now, all of you, please watch this demonstration because it will change your mentality forever. The reason why we don't experience church growth is this. I am a teacher. My teaching may be simple, but because I'm a teacher, it has to be simple so that you can understand.
Yes, sir.
You watch this one. This is the reason why a lot of people leave their place. And a tree has become a branchless tree. And the branch has become a treeless branch because of offense. Watch this. You like me? Star. Have I offended you before?
No, sir.
Hey, another star. I've never offended them before. So I look like the best for them. I look like the best for them because I have never offended them before. They have never offended. They have not even seen me before. But watch this. Remember, you're under oath. I will start from you. Has she offended you before?
Yes, sir.
No. We're in church. Look at nice. Don't do that. You're under oath. You mean she has offended you before?
Yes, sir.
And I have not offended you before.
Yes, sir.
Please don't pay evil for evil. Has he offended you before?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. You see, this type of yes, sir is even with the head. It means an affirmation. It's a lot. The offense are a lot. They have offended each other. And they are still married. They are still together. Because if they separate, they can't bear fruit. So they decided that I know there is offense, but because we have to bear fruit, we stay together. I look as though I am a superstar who have not offended them before. So I look like a shining star. What you don't know is this. If I stay with you for one day, and another day, and I release myself, to be me. You know, there is me, and there is me. When I stay with you, after some time, offense will come. So, you have not offended me. It's not because I am a star. It's because you don't know me. if you know me, I will offend you. Offense must surely come. If you are in any relationship, whether church relationship, whether whatever type of relationship, and there is no offense, run away. In fact, offense is the only sign that we are together. Yeah. Offense. Offense is a sign that we are together. So instead of running out because of offense, check out and say, you are supposed to even be shaking the person's hand and say, I didn't know that we are this close. Wow. Except my leg is an elastic leg, I can never step on your toes from where you are. I can never step on your toes. I can only step on the toes of who is close to me. And the person must always say that, look, it's because you are close. That's why you are stepping on me. And you stepped on me now, you will soon step on. I will also soon step on you tomorrow. Because offense is a sign that we are together. Wow. Wow. You will never know that somebody has a body odor until you come close. Offense is a sign that we are together. If we must, these ones, when we finish this service, they will hold each other's hand and they will go to the offense center. They will sit on the seat that caused the offense. They will see even the things that causes offense. I am a sanguine by nature. No, I'm cool. You know. May the Lord forgive you. I am a sanguine by nature, and sanguine, we have our own display. My wife is 100% melancholic. Ensuring everything must be. So even when I finish dressing and I comb my hair, everything, then I have washed mirror. And I know I am okay. Then she will stand from afar. Then come and shape everything. I should turn like this. Should I start walking this way? But if I must stay married with my wife, I must accept it. If we must bear fruit, I must accept it. And me too, in reverse. I may be looking for my shoe in the kitchen. Because as a sanguine, anywhere the Lord, you can, we remove our shoe with you have to bear with me. You cannot, because I throw shoe everywhere, then you now divorce me. If I can tolerate you, you must also tolerate me. And then a sign that we are bound together. Bound together. I hardly, no matter how beautiful a marriage look like, no matter how, I hardly sit up and say, he has never been offended before. As for me, everything is okay. You see, you can lie to yourself, but not to us. Yes. Yes. The same thing about church. As you are offended, instead of bearing fruit and you have removed yourself, you are going to another church. Acrobatic International Ministry. You are looking for a church that there is no offense. Where you, in fact, you have not reached there on the road. You will meet somebody also jogging, coming out of Acrobatic International Ministry. Then they ask, where are you going? He says, I'm going to where you are coming from. This is the reason why we don't have church growth. The branch is offended. The branch is tired. And you see, when branch is offended, he cannot bring forth his best. Which will lead me to my next point, but some other time because my time is up. Amen. Is somebody catching what I'm talking about? How many of you can feel something? Now, how many of you can know that all this branch needs to understand is that, look, you cannot bear fruit of your own.